will say, if you're seeking a ticket to any upcoming home games, visit the ticket booth or the team's website for availability. Ticket wholesale. We hope you'll come and join us for the Ticket Wars Day 2 trading card game. With those 10,000 fans in attendance, we'll receive this special giveaway.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Stan on the tail end of a back-to-back. Tired legs can be a factor.
Yet fatigue as part of a long NBA season. And to me, it's the veteran guys who know how to be successful even when they're not at 100% that do the best in these situations.
And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
The MP sees the rookie reports, and he really studies them. And so far this season, he hasn't been on the top of those lists. That's becoming an extra bit of fire to motivate MP to get the better of his peer group.
So here's Portland's starting group. Simons at the 2 with Avdia at the 3. Williams is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Henderson in at the 1. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And it's Simons missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Henderson misses.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Towns on a screen. Here's Dub. Knocks it down. from distance. Dub's got 9. Well, you knew it was simply a matter of time. It's happened. MP inking his first major shoe endorsement deal.
And MP had the same dream as a lot of young players before him, playing in the NBA in a pair of Jordans. Now that the dream's been realized, I'm sure MP couldn't be happier.
Jacks up a 3. Portland with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. Well, this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, thank you. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Off the outside. Simons outside. Pass to Avdia. Simons outside. Williams a screen on Edwards. There's Simons with a 3, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Dub. Picked by Gobert. Here's Dub. He's got 15. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Here's Dub. He's got 18. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Blazers trail by 14. Off the outside. Simons outside from behind the arc. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Dub misses. Tipped away. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Ayton. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Henderson against Towns. Ayton, a screen on Edwards.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Portland, no good that time either. To the left side wing. Here's Dub. 21 points in the game. Towns for 3. Counted from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Second is Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Picked by Gobert. Dub passes to Edwards. There's the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Ayton. Henderson outside. Ayton finds Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Beyond the arc. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 6.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Here's Dub. Coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Here's Towns. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Blazers trail by 19. Now Henderson. He has 6. Drives to the hoop. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
The 3rd pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn. Wow!
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Dub. He drops it from range. Dub's got 27.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Henderson misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the paint. Henderson against Gobert. Towns for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Williams. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Towns a screen on Henderson. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Ayton finds Simons. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Ingles passes to Dub. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Picked by Gobert. Here's Dub. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Well, that's already his 2nd foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Grant's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Avdia. Henderson misses. Here's Dub. Misses the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to Simons. Henderson with it. 15 in his last outing. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, aside from his athleticism, what makes Williams such a great above-the-rim threat is his incredible 7'6" wingspan.
Edwards, a pass to Dub. 3 seconds left. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect.
And so it's Minnesota up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
McDaniels and Towns make up the two forward spots. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Dub in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Here's Dub. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
McDaniels passes to Dub. Back to Daniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dub. And here's McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
That one's good for 2.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Now here's Henderson. He's guarded closely. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dub. Good! Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016, that was the top spot until Clay took it.
Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Dub. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Takes the 3. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, matching Clay's 14. One more shouldn't be too much to ask.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Sharp. Here's Dub. He's got 42. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Ayton. Henderson against Gobert. Now Simons. Some solid defense from Edwards.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Gobert with a screen on Henderson. Dub misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Here's Dub. The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
A scintillating performance by MP, and we've got a chance to hear what he has to say.
Obviously, this isn't something you really prepare for. It's crazy. Setting the record for threes in a game. It takes me back to what it took to get here. All those hours alone in the gym with just my dreams. Now they're coming true. It's because of all the hard work that I put in and also all the hard work that my teammates put in. So thank y'all. And I also want to thank all the three-point shooters from NBA history, the ones that made the shot into the weapon that it's become. Steph, Dame, Ray, Larry. Now you got to add my name to the list. And I'm just getting started. So thank y'all. Thank y'all.
A celebratory MP. Glad to have done this here at home.
And no better place for it to happen. These fans deserve to be a part of it.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Henderson outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Here's Dub. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Williams. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Picked by Gobert. Fires in the triple. Dub's got 48.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Avdia. Simons outside. Outside for Henderson. Ayton with a screen. That doesn't go either for Henderson. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Henderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Ayton passes to Simons. Offline with a 3.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Sharp, he's checked in for Simons. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Releases. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Afdia from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Outside Sharp.
2 minutes remaining.
Gobert against Ayton.
2 minutes.
Grant, we know not. Non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young, added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Timeout called, Portland.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. In the third spot, Minnesota.
Well, last season, what stood out about this team was their three-point shooting. They shot a very high percentage from distance.
A minute 39 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Avdia. Now Ayton. Avdia, screen on Gobert, and it's Ayton off the drive, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Yeah, he has so much size. Ayton forcing the defense to collapse on him and gets to the line.
Oh, take a break. Take a break.
And he drops it first.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Here's Dub. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Oh, connects again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Towns outside. Pass to Dub. Takes a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Off the outside. Shot clock at 6. Henderson for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Edwards gets the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
To end the run. Right side Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Sharp. Again, the miss by Portland.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
So, if you've been around this game, you see the trends. What they're doing tonight, that's how a bunch of teams are being built, playing outside.
Next on the docket, appreciate you joining us. It's been our
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Scoot at the 1 with Simons at the 2. Williams is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love it, Kevin. Well, good to see Scoot Henderson rolling here. A lot of expectations on this kid, showing he has the ability.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Got a piece of it. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And there's the lob.
Wow, a former Rookie of the Year now approaching a decade in the league. Towns knows how to ball.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Here's Dub, defended by Henderson. Dub misses. Portland's shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Three-pointer, and it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him, 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Simons outside. Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Pulls it, and it's Portland with another.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Dub passes to Towns. Here's Dub. Fires from deep. Again! What an avalanche!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever.
Henderson drives in. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And got it. Another basket.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
Yeah, 78 points, tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 points from 2006.
Here's Simons. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Towns, a screen on Henderson. Here's Dub. No good on the 3. The Trailblazers have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Henderson outside. Back to Simons. Henderson outside. Williams with the screen. Henderson finds Williams. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it.
Yeah, those
hits yet again. Wow!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game. The defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of magnificent.
The Timberwolves shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Towns outside. Towns on a screen. Pass to Dub. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Dub. Clock at 6. Shoots over Simons. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Gobert. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
So strong. Gobert just goes through the bump. You have to hammer him there.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
That one misses for Gobert. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that.
Good! That's another bucket!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rear view, he has only Wilt's 100 mark left. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
Williams misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Towns outside. Here's Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Henderson. Let's go with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
That one's off.
A defensive ace. Jaden McDaniels gets the toughest perimeter assignment every night, using his length, athleticism, and effort to frustrate opponents.
Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
Here's Dub. Gets the 3 to fall.
But we've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Again, the miss by Portland.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 26. Off the outside. To get back on track. Henderson misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The three ball. Sinks it from distance.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Outside, Williams. Back to Henderson. And here's Simons. He's got 10. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Launches it from deep. Dub misses. Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. .105 left in the third. Dub nails it from three.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The three is up. And good. There's another.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Wow, and he's tied for the record point for point. One more score and he'll stand alone.
And how about that? 100 points, triple digits.
Woo!
Pass to Henderson for three. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards got 4 rebounds now.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Here's Dub. Three-pointer. And again.
I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
A record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
Yeah, that is unbelievable indeed. I never thought we'd see this. It stood since 1962. But now, Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Oh, wow. Can't believe it.
And so it's Minnesota, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around the history we just saw in the previous quarter.
So many things have to go right to break the single-game scoring record. And even though he'll get all the credit, it takes a lot of help from your teammates to put up this many points.
The Timberwolves shooting has been ridiculous, 75% in this game, and is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Both of the towers out there for him. Cat at the 4, Gobert at the 5. And it's Dub in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They set a pick. Three-pointer sharp. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dub passes to Gobert. Here's Dub. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Simons outside. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Off target from three-point range.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Dub. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Grant in the post. McDaniels covering. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Dub. Gobert with a screen on Simons. Dub misses.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Simons. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, defensively, it's tough to chase Simons all over the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
Simons outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Dub. They get it again. Gobert gets the bucket.
Well, it's like Gobert's got magnets in his hand. He's led the league in rebounding before in his career.
Who poked away? Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Williams passes to Sharp. Avdia with it. Covered by Towns. Back to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on an 11-2 run. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Kept alive. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 9 points here in the second half. Simons passes to Avdia. Back to Simons. Inside. Here's Grant. Simons outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And it's Simons missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, nice touch on the lob, and Towns made sure to finish the play.
Simons passes to Williams. Sharp with it. Grant finds Avdia. It's blocked by Gobert. Here's Dub. Towns is screen on Simons. And he's going for the oop here. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Avdia with a steal. To stop the run. Simon's shot is good.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dub. He's covered by Simons. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Driving inside, and the basket by Dub. Dub's got 9 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Avdia. And some changes here for Portland. Ayton, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. Gobert against Ayton. Henderson for 3. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Pass to Dub. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Henderson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, look, if you give Henderson room for liftoff, he's going to jam it all over you.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Towns outside. Outside Edwards. Here's Dub. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Henderson for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, B.A., the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the 2 bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
Here's Dub. Towns a screen on Henderson from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Trailblazers shooting only 36% so far in this game. To the middle. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. 1:52 left in the final quarter. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
He's off on the second. Will Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The first free throw is good. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Outside Edwards. Towns on a screen. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Back to Daniels. Pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Dub.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Now Portland with it. Henderson, the pass to Williams, and stolen by Gobert. Conley against Williams. Now Conley. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Bettina.
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche. Which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
People say that, and I get what they mean, but everything looks and flows differently on a night like tonight.
How do you mean exactly?
Well, it's about way more than the hoop. It's literally about everything. The passes, they seem to come precisely on schedule and right in your sweet spot. And the defense, they seem to get a turnover right as you're about to lead the break, and the ball just start bouncing off dudes' heads and going into the rim. It's like you can't do anything wrong on a night like tonight. But, the hoop, that's just an expression. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
Right at the top, Joe. 100 points, baby. Let's go! Let's go! Thank y'all. Thank you, my man. Yeah. Thank y'all. 100 points, baby!
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points. You're unbelievable, man.